We're live. So I was hoping to ask you guys before we went live. Do you mind if we go with some Charlie on this?
With I'm sorry,
Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle of it.
of what?
Because I'm just going to segue, but I don't want to blow anyone's head off.
So I named the title just because I named the title Antarctica Beyond the Ice Wall.
All right,
And
I'll bring him into it somehow.
okay,
So
cool.
now it is my understanding, as I have heard, that Antarctica cannot be entered. That militaries will stop you from going there.
Yes, that's my understanding as well. But would you all agree that we were raised to kind of believe that I mean, I know things have changed. I know now there's lush forests under there and big, huge lakes and river systems and all sorts of stuff. But when we were all growing up, didn't they tell you it was like an ice wasteland and there was nothing there?
Yep. They told us it was the bottom of the world. The Arctic Circle is the top of the world. The Antarctic Circle is the bottom of the world. And everything else is part of a globe in between. That's what we've all been taught. That's what the official NASA photography tells us. And yeah, that's what we've gotten.
All right, so I'm going to share the screen for you guys and for all of our viewers and so on. But just a quick message first. We are, guys, for the people out there, when you do join, when you do see this, even if it's after the live, we're giving away an Oculus, guys. How many episodes can we do without giving this thing away? It's an Oculus. It's not the newest one. We know you want it. Come on, come get it. Comment, like, subscribe, notification bell. You know the whole thing. All right. So we got this map. I'm going to share this. Here we go. 1, 2. Tab. Oh, it's gonna want me to do a window. That's fine because there's no audio for this one.
There's
Share.
a dog in this shot. There we go.
All right, this is a map here, supposedly 15th century map depicting Antarctica without its ice caps 250 years before it was supposedly discovered, as well as the coast of South America, detailing accurate rivers and mountains in a supposedly unknown region of the world. So, this is stuff that's been discussed on various other podcasts. It's interesting,
There's another one we need to get a hold of. I've seen it, but it's the actual map where the globe is sliced into like 7 or 8 oval shaped, vertically tipped up sections.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know the one. And yeah, it too speaks of Antarctica as being an actual barrier land, not like that at all. Not I mean, like more like what you're showing here, not like nothing at all like the official blue ball floating in space thing.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I just found one right here. I don't know if this will necessarily do it justice, but you know what? We probably want to do images. Let's see. Yeah, so something like this. I'm gonna post it up here. Okay, that's about as good as I'm gonna be able to do. So just give me 2 seconds here. We're gonna share this tab. Replace and go to this one. All right, something like this.
Not quite that one. No, it's a slightly different one, but it's. I was thinking of the one that's like slivered up. I've never mind. If I dig it up, I'll do it in another show. But this as and this and what we're looking at as the outer wall of this is Antarctica.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like the most inner one would be where what we know as the globe, essentially, and we're kept on inside that ice wall.
Well, it's interesting to think about how hard it would be to control a secret like this, because you'd have to, all the astronauts would have to be completely with the script, and
let's just stop there for a quick second. Isn't everyone from the CIA just talking about CIA, right? Aren't they with the script, even for the most part, right? Like, but
Yeah,
if you get to DEA and you get to like FBI, like
yeah.
maybe they're a little bit less, but even most of those people, you have to imagine they have
But they're
disgruntled.
go along, get alongs. There are no rebels there, so
Exactly, and that's
yeah.
lower level, way lower level. But still, you have
Yeah.
to imagine they have disgruntled employees.
There's
And
there's no Princess Leia sneaking the plans off on the R2 unit.
Yes, there is more than you know that are on the good side, but there's many that are corrupted.
Well, I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on something like this? And by the way, great point though, Jerry. Like, I mean, it is a good point. Like, this is something that would be a really big undertaking
But
to try and like.
but knowing as I know, as we all know, that lies like that do hold up. The bigger the better. That's that again, you know, Hitler and Goebbels explained that very well. And it works. It just works. The bigger the lie, the better. Just because the overwhelming and if you take active steps through psychological operations to limit the overall population's capacity for imagination, in other words, I don't know, burn some Ray Bradbury books. Little irony there. Fahrenheit 451. Exactly. But burn those ideas. I mean, you know, I'm ever thankful that there was once because television was always more easily absorbed. I know that people read all the time back then, but television kind of lured people away. But I'm at least glad that in the middle of all that television came out a show like Star Trek to keep people thinking about it, and so it wouldn't just fade away.
Yeah, I do think Star Trek needs its credit for sure in from a few different perspectives. We've got,
I love the Pine Quinto reboot. I admit it.
yeah, Chase, did you cut off right before the Star Trek part, or?
No, I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay.
So yeah,
if you start with no one's allowed to go there, then naturally you have to ask why. And once you start there, you're already taking people down the path of
People are allowed there. You can go to certain parts. The entire place is not inaccessible. You can pay to go to Antarctica. So saying that nobody can go there is not accurate. Government officials, scientists are allowed to go there. Other people are allowed to go there, and you can pay for trips there. There is certain places that you are not allowed to access it with that as well. So when I said to go there, I meant we can go there on an actual trip. We can go there to what extent, and then see if we could push those boundaries as well. So yes, you can go there, but you cannot explore the entire place. The other thing that I thought that was interesting is the study of polarities, right? So when Johnny, the very first question Johnny asked earlier was about the North and the South Pole and what you thought about it as a child. And so you were sharing that you thought it was frozen wastelands. To me, I've always studied polarities, and it never made sense to me that we had two frozen ends. Because to me, if you have polarities, you have a positive and a negative. You have joy and you have misery. You have love, and some people say fear is not the opposite of love because there is no opposite. So you could have where you feel, you know, safe and secure, or you're fearful, you know. So polarities with poles and magnetics, there's polarizing forces. So to say that there's two frozen poles
wait, did the other
on polarities, why would there be two? Why would wait? What's that?
What are the other planet? What are the other planets out in our solar system operate like? Is there a hot end and a cold end? Because you're saying two cold ends makes no sense. I agree with you in principle because I hear you. But
You can have two cold ends. I never in a million years said two cold ends doesn't make sense. I said if you're talking about polarities, there's polarizing forces. So if they're poles, if this is poles, and then therefore they're in different places, and one's on this end and this is on the other end, and then therefore one is in the north and the south, there should be polarizing aspects to them according to science, which anything doesn't have to abide by that. But if you go by all polarities, polarity itself means varying forces or degrees, you know, so that's a polarizing thing.
And you're saying there are none? You're saying there are none? There are no polarity, recognizable polarities?
It gets hotter as you go south, and it gets colder as you go north. So what I'm saying to you as a child, it never made sense to me for it to be cold in the south. And I go, why does it get warmer and warmer as you go to South America? But then all of a sudden, I always thought it should be warm and south.
That's a really good point. Yeah, it's a really good point. Yeah, like I kind of remember thinking that too. I remember thinking that as a kid
I
too.
always
Like,
felt it warm south because why does it warmer? Why does it get warmer as you go south? And there's no like Australia's not freezing cold like Canada and Alaska is, but as you go north it gets cold. And I always thought as you go south it should get warm. That's And so to me,
well,
I
dude,
always thought it was a
Well,
little weird.
aren't they surfing through Christmas down there in Australia?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
they say the difference.
So I was answering Johnny's first question in the beginning, where he asked what was our first take as a child. So it was like you guys said Arctic tundra. I'm saying that I've always been fascinated with polarities, even since a child, and I always noticed because I lived in Florida and I lived in New Jersey, so I had the understanding of like you go north it gets cold, you go south it gets warm. So I'm saying when they would teach me about it being cold in the South Pole, it was just like, oh, it should be warm down there. It should be warm in the polarizing place of the North Pole, in my own mind. But then they would teach that. But I'm just saying that was my original interpretation because of realizing polarities and then also going from north to south. So then I do think even scientifically, that's a good sign because I also like things to be scientific. It's a good scientific leverage point to the fact that that area shouldn't be cold and desolate because it's getting warmer as it goes south. And it's a polarity of the north. Now, poles can switch, and so, magnetic ranges can and everything, too. I'm just saying at the current time, that scientific approach would support that to a degree as well.
dude,
And that's a cool understanding of thing about the polarities of it, like based on polarities.
These orbits, these magnetic poles, these different levels of gravity, and it is absolutely like.
And to answer, absolutely what? I apologize.
It's absolutely insane. And I know that's not the right word, and I know you'll probably correct me and give me a better word, and I'll appreciate it. But
he's good at that.
But it's just so, yeah, I mean, it's like blow out your brain, basically,
yeah, so why? So, yeah, okay, so again, back to there are areas you can go to and areas you can't.
Okay.
It sounds like a place it sounds like a place of intense scientific experimentation possibilities.
Before we get there, let me answer your other question real quick, where you were asking about what about other planets. So with other planets, and like our own magnetic poles can switch and vary depending on all these different things that happen, mostly influenced by emotions. There's some planets that are solid and some planets that are gaseous, and those planets still have beings on them, whether they're physical beings or etheric beings. And so dependent on that planet, depends. The gaseous planets, they'll still have a magnetic resonance, but it's more like a sun where it radiates out. Unlike an Earth that's a solid matter, it's more dense where it has its own more forceful gravitational pull. The radiating out, depending on the area of light that's radiating, depends on the gravitational force. The more light you're radiating, the less density you have. The less light you're radiating, the more density you have. So it would depend on those varying factors.
Is that part of our problem that we literally diffuse so much of the light through the density of the planet, and there's not enough left for us?
No, there's always enough left. Adjust whatever you want. Think of it as like a training chamber, like increased gravity chamber,
We're
these stellar beings, and we're like, we're going to go into the anti-gravity chamber, but it's really the gravity chamber. We're going into the super gravity chamber.
We're going to start you at 2 Gs and have you climb about 50 feet. It's the opening exercise. And then they create a 2G pull on you, and you try and climb this ladder, and you're like, go, God,
Spiritually, this is going to be such a funny metaphor. Spiritually, Earth is like climbing like the Himalaya, like Mount Everest, and you know how Mount Everest now.
I've had my spiritual bounce
from the upper realms. Coming to Earth is like climbing the Himalayas. It's like dangerous, arduous, frozen. There's dead bodies, garbage everywhere. The view's kind of beautiful.
Dude, I've fallen to my death. I've fallen to my spiritual death a number of times and had to pull my body back the fuck up. I've fallen to my death a number of times in that metaphor.
Yeah,
I've had to get myself back up I've had to resurrect a number of times. Yeah. I think I'm done with that part now. Thankfully now I've gotten to a level where I'm not going to have to fall like that anymore.
Well, so the weird thing is once you get to a higher level, a smaller fall feels greater than your old huge falls because more is on the line now, and it's at higher levels. It's like, and I always tell people it's the difference between walking and flying a plane, or like walking and running. If you're walking and I push you, you might stumble a couple feet, but it's not bad. But if you're sprinting full speed down a mountain and I push you, you're gonna be sent, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So you're
And the
so you're
higher level,
saying life doesn't get easier, we just get better. That's your
correct.
is that what you want the peons to understand?
Correct.
The peasants. We are speaking to the peasants. Remember,
The
gentlemen,
beloved.
we are.
I can't
Sorry
hear you
about
at the
that.
moment, John.
I was on mute. Yep. See, that's just like, it's just weird. Like sometimes, like it'll just be like, boom, you're gone from the chat. Like it just does it, dude. And like, well, he's back now. But let me.
No kidding.
Quick.
Yeah, no, we're getting bounced like basketballs here, the three of us.
Oh yeah. Let me.
I don't believe
Bro,
I don't
last time me
believe
and
that the
John
tech is actually.
turned 100.
Okay, so I'm sharing a screen. Can you guys
And
see
there
it?
he goes. And there he goes again. He's back. We lost you again, Chase. Briefly.
Oh, I know.
All right, what are we sharing out here?
So this kind of talks a little bit about the real diary of Admiral Byrd, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with.
Yes. Yes.
Yep, Admiral Byrd, and like this whole detailing of like his travel to Greenland originally, and it was like an Arctic like expedition, right? And so he was doing this like expedition between the poles and so on. So there is this real diary that this is, and again, when you ask Google AI something like this, you know what to expect, right? So it's already referring to the diary that kind of supports this hollow Earth theory, this what so on, related to Antarctica. That it's a missing hollow Earth theory diary, and basically putting you in that crazyville kind of place when you want to talk about this. But
this was debunked by factcheck.org. Yeah.
This was debunked by us.
Yeah,
We
just
debunked
shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Debunked by factcheck.org. Shut up. I'm so sick of that crap.
And that's where someone like Chase in a robe, like basically like didn't even lift a finger and like had this plane land, just like turn the engines off, like they're useless, put them, just land it, there you go, and then had a chat with Admiral Byrd, took him around.
Well, I believe there was okay, but it pulled over
around.
the magnetic GPS. It's also like
and then Jerry asked, Jerry asked the crazy question: Are we going to mainstream this discussion?
It's like that's what their ship did.
It's insane. There's enough evidence to where it's like we'd love to deal with this, but we're still busy dealing with all the crimes that have to be more immediately dealt with. So the financial crimes and all that, we're still trying to get out from under them. We're too busy to talk about this stuff. Isn't that just the most messed up thing? We can draw all this out, and then it's driving us nuts that we're up against the busyness wall. Literally, the whole Babylon system. The whole Babylon system.
No, let us not try.
The busyness wall.
You gotta understand what we are, bro. We're the eternal little seed, bro. We're the light. We're the little eternal light made in the image and likeness, bro. Just like they can come in and corrupt, we can come in and override as well, bro. And by intentions.
Oh, absolutely.
By intentions, by acts, by intentions, by acts, by intentions. Walking left foot, right foot, one with the other. One growing, one improving as the other improves.
With the faith of a mustard seed.
It starts with the faith of a mustard seed, and then detail the growth of that mustard seed in its 1,000 phases of growth, from tiny little seed to monster tree.
Ask, knock, seek.
Throw this mountain into the sea. So we can get through. Okay. You got
So
There are no known
from what I
verified submarine bases in Antarctica, while myths and conspiracy theories circulate about secret Nazi submarine bases or permanent American bases. These lack evidence. Operation High Jump in 1946 and 1947 established the temporary research base Little America, but it wasn't a permanent submarine facility, and was abandoned as winter conditions approached. So like,
gee, we weren't expecting.
it keeps kicking Jerry off.
are we still on here?
Yeah, I'm still on here. It keeps kicking Jerry off. But yeah, he'll be back soon, I'm sure. Dude, yeah. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, so this is a realm of duality. So from what I've read, to the extent of it, they both exist. There's beings that are of like, you know, they look like they're of Nordic Palladian, you know, origin. They look like they're Nordic Palladian origin. And they're of a higher vibratory field. And then I also heard that there's a lot of the Anunnakis there as well. And they both have their own bases there. So I think it's a neutral grounds on duality. So on the higher level, both things are allowed to kind of play their roles out, and it's a balance of energy. So, you know, it's this
So are they trying to help us from down there? Are they trying to help us from down there?
energy and what we're going to do with it.
Are they sending us anything at all? Keep losing each other. Keep losing. We keep losing you, Chase.
The word help is kind of a weird word because it has the word hell in it. You've done no help to anyone. So,
well, I think, I mean, I guess, I mean, this is, well, listen, this is the part of the whole broad question.
Time, do you guys hear me here now?
This is just so choppy.
Yeah,
we got to do better than this. This is so choppy. So
for streaming,
check your phones for Wi-Fi. If you're on Wi-Fi, maybe
I got my Wi-Fi's fine. Wait a second. Fuck, my Wi-Fi's off. What the living hell? Ah, shit. I might have been part of the problem.
I mean, it's just part of
no,
it. No,
yeah. I'm on good Wi-Fi now. Fuck, I was on. I turned on my hotspot earlier.
I mean, yeah,
so
you sound fine.
The problem any further? Well, because the thing,
I'm actually watching the stream
Chase
as well.
was talking about, and the question of what if there are races within us who could help us, but don't. However, I'm like,
anybody there?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you. You're coming in perfectly.
Great day, sir.
Great day.
So where are we at here?
If you have anybody that would want to see the link, if you have anyone that would want to see the link, I can send you the link of the actual YouTube live, so you can see. There's no choppiness on the actual YouTube live, but yeah, I know what you guys are saying like before. But you're
solid now.
Yeah, your seems fine.
Jerry was real choppy. He got staticky for a minute. Did you hear that static or no?
Yeah, I did before, but like I said, I'm also watching the stream, so I didn't see any of that on the stream. But yeah, you're definitely right. I was
right now. I hear we're all talking.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's back.
What I last thought I heard is Jerry saying
Chase.
Nephilim in Antarctica, but I don't think that's what it was. Yes.
Among us actually can be more overt in assisting us?
Yeah, definitely.
Because
well, theoretically, now
I'm just saying,
the funny thing is,
I feel like I feel like we deserve it now, and it's.
I feel like
Yo, Chase,
I feel like Jerry's gone for a moment.
look at the different alien races.
Oh, there's a bunch. There's like 7 main ones, and then it breaks down into even more of each one, and then the ones of those ones.
It like won't let me let him in for some reason. Like I'm trying to let.
Before they can help us, and is that what? I mean, is there a whole nother layer of war going on amidst them?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Okay. All right, then.
Well, if you read the Palladian Agenda in there and in a couple other books, it expresses that there was a war 500,000 years ago, the Anunnaki, which was considered the dark of the fourth one. And then that's when they started influencing Earth. So
I
that's
watched
what,
a
like,
large part of that film, but I never finished it.
yeah.
It was all
Well,
AI
and there's books
graphics
on it, too.
generated. It's pretty good.
There's
And it
books.
did. Yeah,
There's
yeah,
books.
there's books. There's books. I never got through it. Chase gave me the
So it's on every
Palladian
level,
Agenda
brother.
to
That's the
read.
beautiful thing. It's galactic, it's stellar, it's cosmic, it's planetary, it's in the biology, it's cellular, it's in the emotions, the mind, it's everywhere, brother. It's all.
It is the bigger picture.
Anywhere other than residing with the Most High in the absolute, which then there's no state of doing because you're all knowing and all being, so there's no doing. You lose all identity and you become still all.
There's no voltage. There's no voltage.
No, there's infinite voltage.
There's no reason.
No, yeah, I guess I understand what you're saying. No voltage.
But there's no reason for the energy to travel from A to B.
Yes, it is static.
So yeah, no, I don't want that. I always want to be in
But the
some
voltage is
level of
there.
voltage.
It's just in a static state. It's interesting. Kind of like when you hold the line before you sprint, you know, kind of like the starting line or before like a jump off. You know, it's like.
Have you guys heard of the Arcturians?
Of course.
The Arcturians? Okay.
Oh yeah, but yes. Arcturians. Yes. The council, the Arcturian council is very wise. So the Arcturian is a council of wise beings. It's almost like the Galactic Federation. The Arcturian council is very wise. I've studied multiple books on the Arcturian council. I have a whole video library of them on YouTube that I've listened to their wisdom. Very great.
This is what Google tells you. Of all the species known, believed to inhabit the Milky Way, the Arcturians are the most ancient and the wisest. And it's on from this source over here. Fandom.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is and then there's the Alpha Draconians.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay. So they were involved with the racket of mining minerals on Earth.
Yes.
The Nordic aliens are humanoid beings that are said to be tall, fair-skinned, blue-eyed, and they are often described as being benevolent and peaceful. Some are carpenters hiking through Denville, New Jersey.
That's awesome, bro.
I wouldn't.
Hey, Jerry, you there? We're back.
We're trying to be back. I've got a haircut appointment soon, so I'm gonna be.
I actually got to pick up the young one as well from the bus stop.
Yeah. No. Okay. Now, what? So, what do you think the technical problem here is? You think it's? You think it's any of our connections? No, I think it's the stream. Is this just a? Is this just a?
I think connection did play. I do think connection did play a role. I also do think I may have had too many processes going at once. So I closed some things so that the computer could have more resources freed up.
Okay, yeah, let's try and operate. I mean, I'm on my phone here, so and I just went and shut down all of my other processes running too, and
which is a good move on the phone. Yep, it's also a good move on the phone.
We're doing okay now, but again, this is only a two-way. We don't know how a three-way would go right now if Chase does find us again.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, this one was pretty cool, and this one definitely is downloadable and worth it. And I can send it over to you, so you can upload on your other channel on your Rumble. Was it or?
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, help me to do that. And
I know I know it kind of limited us a little bit, and like we were able to talk to, but from Antarctica you can jump to a bunch of places.
No. Listen, a half hour on Antarctica is fine. Exactly. It's a nice. In fact, like I think maybe a half hour of warm up and then a half hour on Antarctica because we kind of jolted right to it. We popped up with it. No, and that's great. You want to go that way, but then I don't know, with a little warm up time, I think we would have been even more concise.
All right, sorry, I had myself on mute there. Hey, so there's one other thing. Restream actually does AI clips. It makes like little AI clips, kind of like the way you.
Awesome! Because I didn't want to have to do it myself, so that's cool.
Yes. So I can take a look at that later. And Chase, we were talking about potentially wrapping up soon. Jerry's got an appointment, and I have to pick up Johnny from the bus stop soon. But we could all convene on the next topic. We could do a little warm up, just like that, like a little call, whatever. And then we'll send it live again, like we did with this, and maybe we'll only progress, we'll only evolve from.
I don't even like a warm up, bro. I like going live instantly. We miss too much, bro.
Yeah, I agree. So we can.
Well, I like half hour as a format though, and that's pretty much where we landed.
Me too, exactly. Even the 35 minute like mark, like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be dead on, but yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get warmed up till the midway point of the third hour.
Well,
now we're talking. Now we're talking a different format.
Yeah. Midway point of the third hour. That's
one that can be done, but one that must be far better planned.
I want that point.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, once you do a 2.5, 3 hour concert, you've played all your hits,
right? Yo, I want to do one with Chase, just talking about how he broke his neck basically going down a mountain in Hawaii, I think it was, or Costa Rica. Yo, Chase, where was it that you broke your neck going down like the hill in the volcano or like near? We got to do an episode, guys. Stay tuned for our next live or check into the next video because Chase is gonna go in on one of these next videos and tell you the whole story. It's one for the books, guys. It really is. And again, guys, please help us give away this Oculus. We're just trying to give this thing away. It's gently used. It's an Oculus. Come on, VR, guys. Can't really do it better than that, right, guys?
No, you can't. No, absolutely. Our first sponsor, the giveaway Oculus.
You can wind underneath those wings.
Beautiful.
You can win a magic petrified piece of tree.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I actually got some charcoal soap, and apparently they make
you wait. No, our next prize is like 3 wishes, but it falls under the same rules as the gin. Those.
Oh.
Whatever you ask for, you're gonna get some piece you didn't expect.
No, I'm Christed, bro. I give people 1,000,000 times better than they ever thought they could get. You guys see.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's like
you deal with the gins, bro. You deal with you.
It's the fun version. The fun version of the Bedazzled film, which is just hilarious.
the jinn came into my element, it's to request the benevolence and blessings of me upon it, not to bring its blessings. A jinn has nothing to offer me. If a jinn came into my existence, it would be to receive the blessings and gifts I have to bestow upon it so that it could increase.
I don't think that's what it would want coming into the picture. You might convince it to want that, but I don't believe it would want that.
Well, that's what you would say to me, but many times before in action, you
With that intention. It would chase you down for darker intentions. To subvert.
Bedazzled.
There are good jinns who come to for good reasons. There
is good
the rocks.
Well, one
not
jinn
to smash you against the rocks like the sirens in their song.
The same jinn could bless somebody and not percent.
Sir, I wanted that answer. I still want that answer.
What answer?
Oh, we looking at the jinns.
Dude, this is next episode material, guys. Right here, we're doing a dive into the jinn. Oh, I can hear you, Chase.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jared's gonna blame the stream. Oh man, so here's the jinn. I never looked this up. I didn't know they got these type of pictures of the jinn.
Yeah, it's a Hindu. It's
very interesting. Wow.
You don't stop.
Hey, I think I'm looking up something else. It's like the Jinn dynasty here. So what? It's Jinn is kind of like a preacher or like Muslim, right?
No, Hindu.
I think it might also be Muslim.
And it's Jin. You know, it is Muslim too. I apologize. Yes, it's definitely Muslim as well. Yes, they are in Muslim. I apologize. Yes, they are.
It's two N's. I didn't realize two N's. Okay.
Oh yes, two N's. Yes, I apologize.
So look at this. This just looks kind of like black people.
Yeah.
What the
No.
What the hell are they doing over here, man?
It's like a black genie, basically, and that's where even genie comes from, is jinn. But jinn, it's an interesting thing.
Yo, what the hell, dude? What is this? Who's drawing this? Who's drawing this?
What's it say? Does it say anything?
Jinn, golems, pretas.
Yeah, golem.
But it's ABC News.
Bro, and there's this thing where I've done a lot of spiritual work with jinns, bro. There was one that was like living in the Delaware River, they told me. And these Hindus, they asked me to come out there and bless the area and like do all this. And it was said that it's like, it's not capable of removing it from there because it's already anchored itself in, but it's capable of like holding it and blessing it with like spiritual energy there.
Wow.
Yeah, like all kinds of stuff, bro. They can inhabit regions, areas, and they affect people. And it's up to kind of your own constitution how it affects you at times. Depending, I guess some have certain personalities and traits, but then other ones, like kind of even though demons can bless people and be their friend, you know?
Whoa, yeah.
But
List of jinn.
Jerry's doing deals with the jinns.
Dude, we can like look into this a little bit.
Jerry the gin monger.
The gin monger. Oh man.
It's actually interesting. There's an episode on that TV show Evil that incorporates it. That's all about a jinn that's affecting a child and it's burning things down. And they actually do their research just like you're doing on the jinn, and they research it and everything.
Whoa.
Did you get to watch any of those episodes yet of that show?
No, not yet. Wait, what show are we talking about? Did I lose it?
Evil.
No, not yet, but I'm going to. Oh, let me pull that up real quick.
It's really important to watch right now, bro.
Yes, I have.
It's telling you. It kind of shows you. It's telling you so much of what's going on.
Yes. Wow, dude. Yes, I've seen some episodes.
First 3 or 4 episodes are a little slow, and then it starts. It explains a lot.
Dude.
It explains a lot of their tactics and a lot of what's happening from a lot of perspectives.
Oh, sorry for the absence, gentlemen. I'm back. What did I miss?
We were discussing the show.
Oh, you're off on Evil again. Okay.
It's literally like what it's like an aspect of what we're doing and what we want to do and what we're going to be doing.
So, I mean, are there elements of known works like
do?
Are there elements of known works in this, like Faust and things like that? Just curious about the show. I haven't watched it, so I'm busting you for it.
Elements of what?
Elements of classic literature that showed, like, Dante's Inferno, Faust, and stuff like that, where
You mean elements?
you're screw tape letters, basically where you're like elements of literature that directly involve Satan as a character, or the heart of evil as a character itself. I'm wondering.
Evil contains clear elements and parallels from classic literature, particularly the legends of Faust and Dante's Inferno, as well as other foundational works about the battles between good and evil.
There we go. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to know they were leaning on the classics.
Yeah, the elusive nature of evil, like the show, often presents a Faustian bargain in a way that blurs the line between supernatural and psychological. Characters in the audience are left questioning whether Leyland is a true demon or just an exceptionally manipulative and evil man. So, wow, this is pretty cool. I've seen a couple episodes, actually. As Chase brought it up, I searched for it, and I realized, oh my gosh, I've seen this show before. But we were also kind of looking up the Jinn as well before. So, but guys, no, I'll let you go. I got to run, and I know you guys got stuff to do too. And let's go on. Let's hop on another one ASAP, and we'll do it the right way, like with titles, with everything, just like we did this one. I'll send you the link for this one too, in case you guys want to share it or watch it, or and then I can also send a live link that isn't an invite link, like the one I
think there's no thing. It just gets better every time. It's a process, so it's not doing it the right way. We just keep getting better and better. Yeah. This is the right way for this moment now. So we just think everything's great always.
Perfectly
ever increasing.
Wonderfully put. Yes, and ever increasing.
So
and
awesome,
as I always love
amazing.
to say, and different things. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's become a staple of my my phrasing and my thing.
What has?
And different things. I love it.
Awesome, brother. Well, I enjoy you. I appreciate you. Be blessed and Godspeed, bro. And we will congregate soon.
Absolutely. ASAP.
Thanks.
Have a good one.